Hey everybody, welcome back to round 2 here at the Saskatchewan Farms Classic at the Steamshovel Banks Golf Club. I assume the Classic is spelled with a C and not an X. That must have been a typo whenever the admins were putting this up. I only just realised that now. We finished the first round 1 under par, which was perhaps surprising even to me. So we got ourselves a good foundation as long as we just don't let it slip away from us. So we go into round 2, looking for slightly more favourable conditions. It looks like we've got them so far. 1 mile an hour winds that are barely there. So just okay. That's a better drive than the opening drive last time. That's for sure. And it's a fairway in regulation as well. Managed to get 300 yards on that, so that's pretty dang good. That's actually pretty dang good. Oh, that's fast. That's fast. That's going to lose a little bit of yardage. It's not going to quite get on that upper shelf along with the pin here. Maybe I was right to stay aiming a little bit left there to try and see if I can get it up on the top here. Now we've got this little uphill section coming up into the hole. But we can get a birdie here if we're lucky. Let's have a little bit of power off here and make sure we don't overshoot it on the other side just after we get up this crest. Looks like it's going to drag too far right. Yeah, shanked the swing at the very end as well. It's alright, we start off with a par, which is, dare I say, traditionally been pretty alright for us. It's usually been a good sign. I want to keep aiming to the right here just in case I fast it, because I don't want to get out of bounds by knocking in into this dude's backyard here. That I am worried about a little bit here. And I ended up perfecting it anyway, so. It's okay, it's going to bounce. It rolls a little bit just right of centre fairway. Going to hit the magic 300 yard marker. And now we've got all of the green to work with here. I'm going to knock it down with the gap wedge and let it roll. Let it carry and roll in towards the pin from here. And as a slight slow, it's going to be enough to just kill our momentum here. Just a little bit. 33 feet for birdie. This could be an audacious attempt here. We're going to keep the pin in for this one, actually. I think I overhit that. He did. Did overhit it. Alright, we're still on the green. We still have a chance to par this. And we are going to drop it in. 2 pars from 2 so far. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, now this one's a little bit trickier. I do need to land this one inch perfect. That is a perfect swing. 98% power is a little bit of a cause for concern. But that is going to roll up right in next to the pin. Still going to be about 6 feet out. But that should be a straightforward enough birdie. There we go. Drop it in. And we advance to 2 under par. So far, so good. I'll happily take that result. Slight grey fast. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but I am starting to wonder if it's time to start maybe advancing back up the clubs with slightly less forgiveness, because we seem to be getting our perfects with a little bit more consistency. right now. So I'm wondering, just like, is it around that time that we should be looking to kind of go for distance again? Well, that's fast. That's going to stop. That's going to fall way short of the pin. 141 yards on that second shot. We still get the green in regulation, which means we get the little XP bonus that we don't need because we're already level 100. This is a tricky one. This is a very fast left to right break here that we're shooting into. All we can do is just hope to go close. Oh, they almost had it! We almost had it. We got so close. That actually worked out pretty well, though. That actually worked out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. That is a-okay with me. It's a little bit fast, but that just means that we're going to get into this center, the center of this left-hand fairway. Even if we're shooting into, well, it's not really strong wind that we're shooting into, but you know, it could still do enough to wreak havoc. That's a bad shot. That, I was going to say that's not even going to make the bunker, but it just about did. All right, let's get ourselves splashed up and out of here. Decent approach. Save par. But all you can ask for after a bad second shot like that. I'm doing a little bit better with our, you know, absolutely winging it the strategy here. Okay, we're on the first deck, so we don't want to overshoot and then run off that plateau. So I think the 4-iron and then just have it carry into the green is the play here. That's a little bit slow, so we mightn't even make the green. I'm gonna bounce outside of it. Yeah, we're not quite gonna make the green here. Nice little chip on. Not gonna get us close enough. I was worried about the roll there. That's why I didn't go that much more powerful. Oh, and then we just rather underestimated the break there. Never mind, we're still even on the day, and we're still 1 under par. I had to think about whether I was going to say under or over there for a second, because we've been so used to being over par lately that, you know, takes a little while to readjust to the fact that, hey, we're actually not good, but okay now. so you just kind of have to like retrain our brain into telling ourselves, hey, you know what, we're actually not that terrible anymore. Okay, I would like to retract my previous statement. Is that possible, please? We're gonna leave us just on this really awkward bank side here, trying to pitch it up over the top. Did manage to hit it perfect on it, which is quite surprising. Unfortunately, that does mean we're putting uphill, and with a little bit of break here on this 41-footer. Okay, break and go in, break and go in. It's gonna hit the post. It's gonna go in. Let's go! Oh, that's a good birdie to get. That's a good recovery. I didn't think that putt was going to go in. Can we get a replay of that? Yes, we are going to get a replay of that. Beautiful. Let's take another look at this. Just walloped it. Just full send up the hill. Thought it's going to like overshoot here. If the flag wasn't in there, that's going to skim over that hole, and it's going to just careen off the other side of the green. So sometimes in plays like that, it's worthwhile keeping the flag in, because it can just really save your bacon if you need it. It's a slight slow. I feel like we're gonna be in the rough here. Yeah. We're in the heavy stuff, yeah. That tracks, that checks out. Alright, let's club up one here and see what we can do to kind of recover ourselves and try and get onto the green again. A little bit fast. Gonna land on the green. Do have a little bit of a... No, we don't. Gonna say we do have a little bit of a downhill stretch to try and get it into this pin. 16 feet for birdie. This might be makeable. That looks good. That looks good. Let's go. Let's go. I'm starting to hit a little bit of a stride here. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it feels like I'm starting to hit a little bit of a stride. That's 2 birdies in a row for the first time since the game update. We're gonna just 3-wood this, just to make sure that we land on the fairway and just don't overshoot into that heather over there. Alright, good opening shot. Normal, the sand wedge. That's a perfect. That's a bingo. That is right on the green. Exactly where you would want it. Well, maybe not exactly where you want it, because, you know, ideally, in an ideal world, obviously you want it exactly in the hole. But look, when you're going for birdies, like 12 feet away, you're going to take that 99 times out of 100. And a birdie is exactly what we're going to get. That is 3 in a row. As we improve to 4 under. This is easily my best round so far since the update. Like, practice or otherwise. I'm just in the groove today. Maybe I might end up recording rounds 3 and 4 and then just hoping that we make the cut today, because I'm definitely in that kind of mood that, you know, I feel like, you know, I should be striking when the iron's hot. That is another perfect. We're just slamming these home. It's pretty freaking great. You love to see it, to be honest. 14 feet for another birdie here on the 10th. That's going to break too far though. Okay, the birdie streak is over. That's okay. Gonna still drop it down for par though. It would have been great to have the 4 birdies in a row, but you know, we're making progress. We're making progress. We're doing exceptionally well given the circumstance. Oh, that's fast. That is, oh, that could be an out of bounds play actually. We're in the heavy rough here. That's not where you want to find yourself on this hole, or on this course, or indeed any course for that matter. The double club up seems to have... Okay, no, it hasn't worked, because we're just going to roll off and into the fairway again. Let's get the splash out here. Leaving ourselves a very narrow berth. I'm gonna say left ourselves a very narrow window there for a perfect, but you know what? Just putting it down beside the hole is what you want to do. Just save par and move on. Yeah, not a great hole there, but it is what it is, and we're just gonna try and carry that on to the next one. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've had as many perfects as I have, like, since this update. That has been insanely close. That is the closest I've gotten to like an honest to goodness ace in this game so far. I'm incredibly pleased with that. As we improve to 5 under. Some great shooting so far. Some questionable shooting so far also, mind you, but... Okay, that's also questionable shooting. Wow. Imagine not even making the first fairway. Couldn't be your favorite golfer, right? Well, the last couple of times we played this, the practice round and round 1, we went first bunker, second bunker. This time we went not even hitting the first fairway, to recovering into the fairway and still being like quite far out. So look, I'm gonna take this as a mild W so far. Wind is picking up. That's a slight fast, but it's gonna put us down right next to the pin here. Oh, too much backspin. There's a lot of break here on this power attempt. That's going wide. Oh, I just knew it. I just knew it. And that is only our second bogey of the round, would you believe? I certainly can't believe it. And look, we're doing super well here. We're doing super well. Oh my goodness. Maybe, okay. Once again, I would like to retract the previous statement, Your Honor. Okay, light rough we can sort of work with. We can sort of work with light rough. It's a perfect out of here with 3 wood. Might even still manage to get on the green with this. We're a long way from the pin, but no, it's going to roll back onto the fairway, isn't it? Yeah. Look, we got super close. We got super close. Okay. Need to be careful here. Because overshooting this is going to put us off the green. That's probably a good place to put us down. And that's going to go down for a birdie. Great way to come back from a bogey is just get that birdie right back. As we return to 5 under par. I'm feeling really good about this. I am feeling really good about this. Okay, this is a little... Okay. This might be a little bit cheaty. This might be a little bit questionable. But what if we head it over onto this fairway and then head it across? That probably goes against like the entire spirit of the competition, but it doesn't say in the course book that it's out of bounds. It would be marked in red in the course book if it was out of bounds. So I'm taking that. As cheaty as it may be, I'll take it. Oh, that's a little bit slow. That's perhaps karma. Ooh. If we didn't slow that chip, that definitely would have been a lot closer to going in. And look, we'll take the par. We'll move on. Happy as a pig in, you know, muck. Almost swore there, brother. Okay, driver is 100% going to send it in there, so. I don't know what happened there, but my sound effect, please. I just got like the wind from hitting the ball, but I didn't like hear any ball contact, which is super weird. I hope that really came across in video because that just sounded awkward. Send it, brother. Red fast. Didn't want to send it that kind of direction. Just gonna squirrel around here. Oh boy, a 64 footer. Look at how badly we played ourselves with that fast shot. Like the break here, the uphill section. This is a nuts shot to even think about. And we're going to leave ourselves so far away from this par attempt. This just goes to show sometimes if you're not confident about getting it close to the pin, maybe just hit it off just sack the green in regulation and just go for it somewhere where it gives you like a much better chance of getting it. Like we're lucky we got the par there, to be perfectly honest. I want to avoid this middle piece here, if that's at all possible. Okay, fasted, not good enough. Nowhere near the green. And it's just gonna swing around and down. This is gonna be tricky. Stop. Right, it's an alright stop. Looks like a straightforward 7-footer for par. Drop it in. And we move on. One more hole to go and we're still 5 under par. I am feeling very good about making the cut this week, folks. I feel like we've done enough. But, you know what would be really nice is if we can just cap this off with a little insurance policy. Go home with another birdie and make it 6 under instead of 5. That would be just the sweet spot right there. That's a great opening drive. Hybrid will get us on the green, but it will leave us in a bad spot. So I don't know. Maybe the 4 iron. Take a little bit of D-loft on it. And just see what we can do. It's a perfect swing. We are going to land in the bunker though. So yeah, that poor shot selection, that was entirely on me. That's a good splash up. And that's our birdie. And that is round 2 in the books. We go in here at the Saskatchewan Farms Classic 6 under par through 2. Thank you all very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure having you, as always. If you're a fan of the series, hit the like button. If you've got any hints and tips, as always, leave them in the comments. Subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll see you guys, hopefully, for round 3 on Thursday. Have a good one. Take care. We'll see you next time.